Yesterday, I went ahead and told them people, go ahead and come get my kid. I'm tired of doing it. They cut my food stamps off. They don't want to give me no extra cash assistance. I don't have no job. I ain't got enough for these kids. People be under my comments talking about why you having kids if you can't take care of them.
That's a great question and one I don't know.
I want no kids no more. What don't you understand?
What?
Oh my goodness. What in the world? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. To say something like that. And I think what she just did, y'all, is I think she just exposed a truth that a lot of people don't voice. And she didn't even explicitly say it, but if you look a little bit deeper beneath the surface, I think what it will reveal is that the reason she had kids was because of the benefits. That so when you take the benefits away, then the question that she asks herself is, well, if I don't get my benefits anymore, or even if they scale them back to where it then puts a little bit of responsibility on me to still have to do certain things, now she's weighing it the same way you will weigh the pros and cons to anything. And she's saying, well, if I don't get benefits, then it's not worth it to keep these kids, which removes love and a nurturing spirit, in my opinion, from the equation. So ultimately, what I'm saying is, if you can just do that, just quick draw straight from the hip, and just be like, well, they took my benefits for what y'all want, what y'all expect me to do. If you can just do that in that type of way, in that type of manner, as opposed to then coming back within yourself and saying, let me use this smartphone that I have here and let me see what I can do in order to keep my kids. If it's just so quick to just say, well, I'm just get rid of my kids, and then all I got to do is worry about myself, then you really have to understand that from preconception, she might not have really had much love for the kids anyway, and she might have used the kids in order to capitalize on a certain system, like what you see with a lot of people, right? Especially like when we're talking about women who target athletes. Think about it from that perspective as well. These women may not even really want kids, but when they see the opportunity, when they see their lottery ticket right in front of them, they capitalize on it and say, if I have this kid, pretty much I'll be provided for forever. And the provision that I will then gain will be more than I could have ever earned myself anyway. So then they weigh the benefits and they say, well, maybe I didn't want kids because I want to, live my life to the fullest. But when I weigh the pros and cons, it's worth it to have these kids because of all the benefits that I'll get in return. Let's watch this next one because this one looks even worse. And this is a fella right here.
Question and one I don't know.
I want no kids no more. What don't you understand?
What?
I want to sign the baby up for adoption, bro. The twins. I don't want them no more, bro. It's just too much for me, bro. Steady waking up in the middle of the night, changing the pampers, doing all this, bro. Steady trying to figure out how I'm gonna get some money to feed the kids, do all this, bro. I can't do what I want to do. I can't go to the club. I can't do nothing, bro. All my money goes towards the kids and you and your needs. I can't never do nothing for myself, bro.
You forced me to have these kids.
So what? And you went along with it. I was in a moment. You know how it be. What?
I went along with it.
You did. Now you come over here. You went
I
along
tried
with it.
to-
That's
I-
exactly what you did, bro.
I tried to go to the clinic.
Come on, put your clothes on. You finna go do this right now. I can't do it no more.
How easy?
Either that or y'all gotta get out of my crib.
How
And I'm
easy do
not
you
looking
think it-
back.
how
Don't
easy
put
do
me
you
on
think
child support
putting
either.
kids
I they told you I would have sat the kids up for adoption. You steady sitting here looking at me like
How
I'm
easy do
crazy.
you think it is to put kids up for adoption?
It's real easy. All you gotta do is drop them off at the police station and leave.
It's not that easy.
Yes, it is that easy, bro.
So you just want to cancel.
Yes, I want to do everything right now, like fast procedures. Like I'm trying to get it done. Like I don't want no kids,
Alright, I
bro.
could do this by myself, man.
Get out of my house then.
I'm not getting out your house. It's my house too. Why would I leave?
That's the point, bro. I'm tired. It's the kids.
This dude lacks some guidance. And like he said, he's doing things basically in the moment, not taking proper preparations and calculations, and in regard to his future before he's making certain decisions. And now things are what they are. And now he's looking at his life and he understands that his life is going to forever be changed and he's not going to be able to do all the other things that his friends is able to do. And on top of that, he had twins. So you expect one and then you get double the responsibility than you were even anticipating to begin with. So he doesn't even look like he's out of high school yet. So what does this tell us? This tells us he's going to have to grow up, he's going to have to mature fast, and he doesn't want to do that because understand 20 is the new 12. 30 years old, that's the new 20 today. 40 years old, I wouldn't even say that's the new 30. I would say that's like the new 27. So I say this to say that we have a growing and we have an evolving maturity issue here in the US. And people are trying to hold on to their youth for as long as possible. They're trying to remain that child. I'll meet people. It can be men, it can be women. And they still haven't let go of that need to get advice from their parents before they make any big decisions. And they can be in their 40s. And here's the thing about decisions. When you make adult decisions, which once you become of age and even younger, because like I said, he looks like he's in high school, but he made an adult decision. So when you make certain adult and permanent decisions, there's nobody that can save you from that. It's just going to ride and you're going to have to deal with it and you're going to have to adjust to it as you can. Now let's talk about the character aspect. That dude has no character. And he's also trying to use the shelter in order to get her to do a decision that would then have her character in question as well. You know, you're asking her to give up some kids that she's already had. I would be questioning her if she was willing to do it. But he's trying to get her to do something that's just insane. And he's trying to say, if you don't do this, I'll kick you and my kids out of the house. So that's wrong. And that might not even be legal. That's that almost sounds like extortion. Dude, you know, so it's really sad. We can watch one more socially acceptable, but now everything's becoming socially acceptable. Oh wow. See? Now everything is becoming socially acceptable. It's becoming socially acceptable to just come on and spout what you're really thinking in your head. That sounds crazy. I gave up custody of my kids to spend more weekends like this. Man, so you gave up custody of your kids so that you could spend more weekends basically just being selfish, really. That's what it comes down to. You made a decision, you got to live with it, and you got to take responsibility of what you did. But now, like I said, it's become acceptable to just say the most out of character things publicly and just label it as your truth. And no, we've removed shame from society, and now you have people giving up kids that can't even fend for themselves, that didn't ask to be brought here, and people are openly admitting that they gave up their kids just so that they can party, basically, just so that they can party. They gave up their kids, and basically what they're showing is they really didn't have any love in their heart for their kids, at least not enough in order to in order to do what's uncomfortable for themselves. And that's really what this comes down to. And I really feel sorry for the kids because maybe if you're really having these thoughts in your mind, maybe you should give up your kids because you're really just gonna have more kids out here who have not been loved properly, and that then make it harder for the rest of us and even victimize some of the rest of us. So maybe you should give up your kids, but also you shouldn't have had your kids. You should have done what you needed to do to make sure that you didn't even bring them on this earth if you weren't going to actually take responsibility for them once they're here. So we'll leave it there. Like the video. Also subscribe if you enjoy Limitless Legion. Cash App link below if you want to tip the channel. Also, feel free to join the Patreon as well if you want to get more self-improvement content and share your thoughts. I'm curious what y'all think about some of the things that we reviewed today. But until then, I'll catch you guys in the next video.